my child care leaders. So we've been hearing about the HEROES Act, and hopefully the bill gets passed through this week, fingers crossed. But I have something even better when it comes to the child care industry. So if the bill gets approved and passed, there will be $7 billion going towards the Child Care and Development Grant, also known as the CCDBG. The CCDBG is the primary source of the United States federal funding for child care, subsidies for low-income working families, and funds to improve child care qualities. And to me, that is big. Even if it's just $7 billion right now, that is something. Others are not happy. We're going to dive into why later. But I have here the actual bill and what it says when it comes to childcare. I've been reading it, and I want to share some little highlight sections that I have here with you guys, just so you can understand the bill a little more. So let's dive right in, guys. So $7 billion remain available until September 30th. This bill is to prevent, prepare for, and respond to coronavirus, which should be used to supplement funds for child care assistance for low-income families within the United States, which we know that's what the CCDBG is all about. But even if you haven't had a child, or your center does not have low-income children, it says that if such providers were not receiving CCDBG as assistance prior to the public health emergencies as a result of the coronavirus for the purpose of cleaning and sanitation and other activities necessary to maintain or resume the operation of the program, you also will be eligible for some grants or funds, whatever it is that they're trying to do. So let's continue. These funds may be used for costs of providing relief for co-payments, tuition payments, assistance to child care provider in the case of decreased enrollment or closure related to the corona, and to ensure child care providers are able to remain open or reopen as appropriate. That is beautiful. That means that they are going to be funding and helping us remain open or stay open. We don't know exactly how they're going to do that. It says that the secretary will have to describe how the funds will be spent no later than 90 days after the date of enactment of this act. So we will be hearing more about it later on once they receive the fund. But this is awesome, guys. Like, we are actually finally seeing some type of help when it comes to the child care industry. Now, I want to let you guys know that a lot of people are not happy. They saying $7 billion is not enough because the child care industry does bring in $50 billion revenue. So they saying $7 billion is nothing, especially when the airline received a bailout of $25 billion. Yes, the airline received $25 billion. I looked at that and I was like, wow, they received $25 billion, but we are the ones that have supported family in various ways during this crisis. Many have been open for essential workers, still waiting to get paid from the government. Others who staying open are doing so on a loss, operating less than 25% capacity, laying off staff, not paying themselves, not paying rent just to stay afloat. We've been there virtually. I personally been handing out meals to my parents in need. We have diapers distribution, mental health resources. I wrote a book with my staff on how to cope with COVID-19 for parents. So we've been in the front line when it comes to parents, and finally parents have been seeing it and understanding us more than ever, and realize the value of childcare and how essential we are to them. I get it all the time. Oh my God, how was you able to cope with this? And how were you able to handle this? Oh my child. No, we are childcare leaders. We are here to help you. This is what we've been doing. No longer looked as a place of babysitting. By the way, I hate that term. But a place where the children were learning, growing, and being a huge asset to parents all across the nation. I don't think the government understands how essential we are. Without us, let me break this down. Without us, parents cannot go to work. Without parents being able to go back to work, there is no jobs, because you guys are not gonna have no employees. And if you have no employees and there's no money floating around, the economy will go down the drain. Some people I even read were saying, hey, but nannies that could watch the kids. Nannies and childcare are two different things. Nannies actually charge double what we charge. We charge $6 to $7 an hour. When you break it down, nannies charge $20 an hour and plus. So we are a very, very huge essential to the economy, to the parents, to everyone. So now that I think about it and I'm breaking it down to you guys, $25 billion towards airlines and $7 billion for us is really a slap in the face. And I hope we are going to get more funding so we can open up and be ready to help our parents through everything. Let's hope that Catherine Clark, her proposal from last week, will go through. She proposed $100 billion invested to aid the child care industry. Her proposal includes $50 billion in the form of short-term stabilization funding and an additional $50 billion in long-term recovery support. So let's keep our fingers crossed for that. We are going through a lot. Many child cares may never even open their doors again if we don't get these fundings due to this crisis. And we are glad that the HERO Act will provide some support. Just know that we do need more funding to keep up and help support our family. Guys, I hope this was beneficial. Let's keep our fingers crossed. We may be getting some fundings. So until next time, guys, be safe. Take care. Bye.